Everybody. 6:30 a.m. on this Friday. It's December 27th. I'm Michael Gargiulo. Darlene Rodriguez has this Friday morning off. Adelle Caballero's here tracking our roads and rails, our getaway. And so before LaRosa is here with a look at today's forecast.
Yeah, we do have the winter weather advisories that kick in tonight.
Okay.
You did see that beautiful picture.
Nice.
It looks great.
It's New York City.
Yeah, gorgeous. And you know, this time of day, sometimes we get those beauty shots from Chopper 4. Aside from the breaking news, they always deliver here with those gorgeous views from high above. We appreciate you guys. We'll love that shot. So that does mean if you're heading out now, you're good to go weather-wise. Now, later on tonight and tomorrow, that's when that winter weather advisory takes effect. Northern New Jersey, Hudson Valley, northern Fairfield County as well. We're talking about an icy glaze as rain begins to move in. So we'll fine-tune that later. But out the door now, it's cold. 7 in Poughkeepsie, 19 in White Plains, 21 in Islip. We're down to 26 in the city. We're stuck in the 30s today. We'll end up with that early sunshine before clouds really take over. By 1 o'clock, 37 degrees. We're pretty much there through 7 p.m. Still dry roads. It's still dry at the airports into that 10 o'clock hour. After that, things get a little trickier. More on that in a bit. But at 6:31, talk about tricky. What's slowing us down, Adele?
Right now, we have a few things that will be a little tricky to get around, right? 84 eastbound over by exit 50 for Lime Kiln Road. We do have a crash that's just popped up. It is actually already causing delays through the area. So you're going to want to tack on a few extra minutes through your commute there. Gowanus Expressway through Industry City. We're definitely seeing a few more cars here on the eastbound side as they head away from you. That's going to pick up even more as you make your approach into the Brooklyn Bridge and then again heading over the Kosciuszko. And then 80 eastbound, exit 34 to 35 still shut down because of that sinkhole. Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you very much. And happening today, got a wonderful picture there, Maria, early morning New York City.
Isn't it pretty? Got the twinkling lights right now, and that sky is brightening, so we're going to end up with some sunshine early. It's chilly, of course. Now, by tonight and tomorrow's light rain showers, milder by Sunday and some heavier rain coming in, and it stays soggy through the end of the year. What to expect in the first few days of 2025? I'll show you in the 10-day.
Maria, thank you so much. Still to come.
Hitting the rails right now, your NQR and B trains. You can expect to see delays and service changes coming up in just a few minutes. We're going to break down all of those delays on the roads that could affect your holiday commute. Let's take a live look outside right now, actually, onto the Cross Bronx Expressway. Michael, we've got delays building heading into the Bronx River Parkway.
Thank you, better soon as well, and get back on stage. Right now, it's 6:45. Let's check in with Maria. Wow, what a beautiful scene behind you there, Maria.
It's so nice to be out and about. It's that crisp December weather still hanging on and crystal clear over the city currently. But yeah, you got to dress for another chilly one. 26 degrees out there right now and a light northwest wind. But the story of the next few days, and specifically the next 3, is this steady climb of temperatures. Yeah, we'll be still in the 30s through midnight, but mid-40s by tomorrow afternoon, and then by Sunday afternoon, more like the mid-50s. So we've got some changes. We're going to be going through some things. Clouds first, and that's going to take us into this evening. So if you have travel plans, PM commute, maybe getting the family from the airport or back to the airport, we are looking at things A-okay, at least in the Northeast. By tonight, though, things get a little more complicated. You see the green on here corresponding to liquid rainfall, the pink corresponding that freezing rain potential. That means you see it as rainfall, but it's freezing on contact. So surfaces, your front steps, your sidewalks, the overpasses that may be untreated, your car, it gets that glaze. So from Clinton, Sussex, into the Hudson Valley, Monroe to Poughkeepsie, Monticello, White Plains too, around the edge, Danbury as well. A few hours during the overnight hours, you may get that glaze. So watch travel at that point. After 7 a.m., most everybody's going to be above freezing, well above freezing. And so it's rain, drizzle, some fog and clouds, a pretty dreary rest of the Saturday. Then Sunday, we're watching this next system that comes through with steadier rain, but later on Sunday, so not all day Sunday. By the time we get to New Year's Eve, we got that next system coming through. So yes, some showers possible for midnight. And then after that, it is back to a very, chilly January weather to welcome 2025. We've got 37 degrees today, nearly steady temps overnight before we start that steady rise into the mid-50s by Sunday. Monday, we're still in the 50s. It's that that next system Tuesday that brings us some more rainfall. And then after that, 2025 is going to get pretty chilly. We're back into the 40s on Thursday, but dry. So Friday into the first full weekend of 2025, it's going to be chilly with temperatures down in the 30s and morning low temperatures back down below freezing. All right, 6:47 now. Adele, what's the latest?
Right now, we're keeping a close eye on a few things. As a reminder, it is expected to be a very busy travel day on the roads, the rails, and especially the air. Romney's got you covered there. Hitting the roads right now, though, as we mentioned earlier, 80 eastbound still completely shut down. Exit 34 to 35. This is for emergency repairs because of a sinkhole. Stick to 46 instead. But on the westbound side of 46, a little further along here, Main Street to Bergen Turnpike, this is shut down because of a water main break. We also have a stalled car here on the BQE westbound right by exit 34. It's taking out a couple lanes. Delays are heading back to Queens Boulevard. And let's check out those gas prices one more time. If you are going to be taking a road trip this weekend, New York, you've got $3.13 a gallon, $2.92 for New Jersey, and Connecticut, $3.03 a gallon with alternate side in effect for today. Michael, back to you.
All right, Adele, thank you very much. We want to thank you so much for streaming with us. It is Friday, December 27th. I'm Michael Gargiulo. Darlene Rodriguez has the morning off, but New Year's Eve reveler Adelle Caballero is tracking our roads and rails. Storm Force Maria LaRosa here. We'll look at today's forecast.
It's totally her scene.
I can see her.
It is, with the glasses, the poncho, the whole shebang.
Yeah, we're going to need that. We're going to be in and out of rain showers, but for now, looks great out there. Bright skies. Of course, it is still very, very chilly, so you got to be ready for another cold one, but looks so pretty from high above Manhattan right now. Let's show you, though, we do have winter weather advisories that go into effect tonight to tomorrow morning, north and west of I-95, northern Jersey, Hudson Valley, Poconos, Catskills, northern Fairfield County included for that glaze of freezing rain, at least briefly heading into tomorrow morning. We do have that just low-level chill ready for it. In the meantime, though, nice and dry. Sussex at 8. We have Newark at 24 degrees. Right now, Central Park, 27. So temperature-wise, we'll get up to about 37 degrees early afternoon. Stay there with some sun and some clouds, and then more clouds heading into this evening. But evening travel, no problems at all. It's after midnight. We start to see that rain, and yes, maybe some freezing rain. So I'll fine-tune that coming up in just a few minutes, but want to get you out the door right now while the getting's good. Adele, so far for some.
Yeah, right now it is expected to be a pretty busy travel day today and the days to follow, especially with air travel today, but Romney's got you covered on that. Let's head to the rails now. Ronkonkoma branch, expect to see delays and cancellations because of a broken rail there. Hitting your rails with New Jersey Transit, Maine, Bergen, Montclair, Boonton, Morrison, Essex, and Raritan Valley lines. Right now, you're hitting delays. As a reminder, Northeast Corridor, North Jersey coastline, you will continue to see it running on a modified weekday schedule. And heading out to JFK Airport, give yourself lots of extra time. You've got long-term construction there slowing things down around the terminals. Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you so much. Happening today, then, of course, the big factor there, Maria, is the weather. So let's take a look at that.
Yeah, Romney pointed out the stormy weather across the south from Atlanta and then through the weekend, even into Charlotte, keeping an eye on Nashville as well. But all is quiet for now here. We have clear skies, clear sailing, but it'll be freezing rain and more rain after that. As you can see, between Saturday and into the new year, it's not nonstop. So I'm going to break down the timing for you coming up in the 10-day.
Maria, thanks so much. Coming up, key holiday and around the performance.
Well, if you're hitting the rails right now, New Jersey Transit River Line is suspended. As a result, you've also got 30-minute delays in and out of New York Penn Station. LIRR Ronkonkoma branch, you've got delays until further notice. Metro North is looking good. And coming up in a few, we're going to check out the roads. Let's take a peek out there right now onto the Alexander Hamilton Bridge. You're watching Today New York.
Yeah.
So you're saying I have a chance. Well, good luck to everybody playing. We have some issues weather-wise the next few days. Today, not going to have it, but be ready for it. Round one coming into tomorrow morning, late tonight into tomorrow morning. This is where we have a little bit more complicated scenario here with freezing rain, that light glaze, and again, some fog and drizzle along with it for tomorrow. So that's enough to slow travel down. Round two coming late Sunday into Monday, and that third third round, unfortunately timing with a lot of New Year's Eve areas across the region here. So welcoming 2025 with that rainfall. So we're talking over the next several days, widespread 1 to 2 inches of rain, maybe in some spots as much as 2 to 3 inches of rainfall. But today, yeah, we don't have the issues. It's just cold, 20s right now. We'll see the mid 30s by lunchtime, 37 degrees are high today with some sunshine. And then the clouds move in. But evening plans, travel for the evening, no issues. Just starting to see some of those clouds move in. Things do get a little bit more complicated after midnight. That's when you see the rain move in. For most, it'll be rainfall. That's the green here. Say north and west of 287, I-80, 78 corridors heads up to an 84 north of there. So from Clinton, Sussex, Poughkeepsie, White Plains, Danbury, all keep an eye on that icy glaze first thing in the morning. It doesn't take very much, and we don't expect big chunky ice accumulation on trees and power lines, but it will be enough to create some slick spots, especially those untreated surfaces like overpasses or some of those roadways. So something to keep in mind. Once we get past sunrise, we'll be warm enough to see things just all rain. And more rain coming late Sunday. So again, not nonstop. Most of Monday should be okay. Early Tuesday, it will be right about midnight, though, that we're watching some of those showers. Breezy as well with temperatures into the 40s. So for today, into the upper 30s, nearly steady temps, in fact, rising pretty much through the rest of the weekend until we hit the mid 50s on Sunday. And we stay in the 50s through Wednesday. So we kick off the year above average. After that, it's back to January, back to cold, and back to highs only in the 30s. All right, Adele, what's slowing us down so far?
Slowing us down, New Jersey Transit in a big way right now. River Line is actually suspended. This is because of police department activity. On top of that, you can expect to see 30-minute delays into and out of New York Penn Station. This is anticipated to stay like this for quite some time. Northeast Corridor and North Jersey coastline on top of that. Keep in mind, we continue to run on a modified weekday schedule for today. If you're heading out to your LIRR Ronkonkoma branch, expect to see delays and cancellations. This is because of a broken rail, so repairs are underway for that. But again, this is lingering around until further notice as well. And if you are making your way out to the airports, JFK Airport, give yourself some extra time. We have been seeing some delays because of long-term construction around the terminals. Alternate side is in effect for today. Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you so much. Well,